Hi everyone, I wanted to do a quick video for our Get Started Guide, our simple registration steps to help all new people come on board with us to make it super easy. But instead of just the PDF that we already have on our support website, wanted to go ahead and make a quick video going over those same steps, but actually showing you screenshot so that you'll be able to see it, visually see it. Might make it a little bit easier for you so you can send this to your prospects and help them sign up. All right. So first things first, step one is the registration sign up process. When they go to the referral link, this is what they're going to see. So if you're looking at this video and you're trying to figure out the process before you actually do it, then that would be the best suggestion I give you. So as soon as you look at the referral link that someone has sent to you when they introduce you to this system, you're going to fill out this registration page. But make sure though that there's a referral ID number at the top. Okay. If it's blank, then you probably need to go out, click back in or something like that. But you want to make sure there's a number there. You're going to use the exact name and information that you're going to have on your driver's license and or your passport because this information has to match your identity because that's what they're going to ask for. And it's called the KYC process, which is know your customer. All right. When you're going through this, keep that in mind, all right? Just so that you know, you have to verify who you are as a protection, okay? So if you're new to crypto, a lot of crypto platforms ask you for your KYC process just to identify who you are. Also, when you're doing your birthday, you can use the calendar that pops up, make it super easy for you so it'll be already in the format that they want it in. When it comes to your mobile number, you do not have to put your country code there for your number, right? Now, your home is not required, so you do not have to put that, all right? So you don't have to put your home phone number if you don't want to, all right? The nationality is the current country that you live in. So, for example, if you were born in Puerto Rico, but you live in the US, then your nationality is going to be US here. Now, you're going to check this box at the bottom before you send the verification code. So, you're going to skip over the send the code process and you're going to actually click on the box saying that you read the terms and conditions. All right. Then you're going to click on send the code. All right. So, when it sends the code, it's going to go to your email address. If you have the Yahoo or Hotmail, then you probably want to check your spam, okay, just to see if it's there. And also, before you leave this whole process, make sure that you write down your email and your password that you put here so that you know you have your login information, but do not share your password with anyone, okay? So just keep that in mind as secret and it's safe for you, but you want to write it down. Now, after you go and check on your email. You're going to have to provide that one-time PIN, which is your OTP. That is what they're going to send to your email, and that's the subject line that you're going to see here. Again, if you don't see it, then check your spam. You're also going to see another email from Intelligence Prime talking about your new registration. So you're just going to copy and paste that OTP, all right? And you're going to put it back there where that code was on the registration page at the front. Then you're also going to see another email. Now, we're not going to need this email right now. We're going to need it in the future, but you're going to see it in your thread. So don't worry about it right away. Don't set this part up. Just wait. Just you see it, but don't pay no mind to it. But this is pretty much giving you your MT4 ID, your master password, and your investor password. And this is going to be the subject line. But again, we're going to use this later. So I will explain it in further detail a little bit later. Do not do anything with this email right away. Now, step two, we're going to move on to complete our KYC process. All right. So you're going to fill in your registered address. That's what they're going to ask you for. So you can fill in the address that matches your ID if you're using your driver's license or whatever Photoshop makes it easier for you or where you currently stay. And you can just, upload identification later, proof of address if they ask for it. All right. But if you have your ID and you're using your driver's license, I would suggest you just use the address that's on your driver's license to make this process very simple for you. All right. So you're going to upload the front and the back of your proof of identity. You can use your driver's license, your passport, or any type of government issue identification. All right. So when you're doing it, you're going to take a picture of the front of your license. All right. If you're using a passport, you're going to take a picture of the top page, the top part of it. All right. Then you're going to take another picture of the back of your license and upload it here. Or if you're using your passport, you're going to take the picture of the lower page of your passport. All right. And then you're going to click submit and you're going to continue on to the next step. You're going to see an email saying that your KYC is pending approval. And then you see another email once it's approved, it's going to say KYC approved. Now, they might ask you for more information with your address, anything like that. That's okay. Don't stress. All right. Just take, a picture of a bill or something, a proof of, address. We do this all the time. So it's okay. But they might not, they just let it go through and that's perfectly fine. Now, it could take you 24 hours with this process. I haven't seen it take up 22 and 24, 40 hours. But that's the time frame they say. I've seen it work sometimes instantly. So it just depends on the process and the person and the situation. Just keep in mind that that you can continue on and fund your account and continue on the process while you're waiting for them to send that second email that says KYC approved. So don't stress yourself out about it, but just know that you will not get your referral link to send out to anyone until the KYC and process is done, as well as you've purchased the bot. All right, so just keep that in mind. So now step 3, you're going to go ahead and we're going to fund the wallet so that we can actually get this bot and get rolling with the profits. Just saying. So in order to fund your IPC wallet, you must have a cryptocurrency digital wallet to send your Bitcoin and or your USDT TRC22. All wallets, they pretty much send Bitcoin. It just is what it is. However, there are only specific wallets that send and receive USDT TRC20. All right, so just keep that in mind. Because of that, we suggest that you fund with Bitcoin and not really stress yourself about the USDT. Just wait. All right, we have more videos and tutorials on that later. You don't have to worry about that right away. We just suggest that you go ahead and fund with Bitcoin, since so many wallets actually have Bitcoin. Even Cash App has Bitcoin, so you can fund your wallet using Cash App actually. So just keep that in mind. But also keep in mind that each wallet is a little different concerning fees and the ability to fund. Some let you fund with your bank, credit card, just depends. So we suggest that you decide which wallet you would like to use in the future with withdrawing your money, because obviously you're going to withdraw your money and put it in some type of wallet. So we have many suggestions, as you can see here. Cash App is the only one on here that Cash App and Coinbase are only two actually that you can just use the Bitcoin. But the other four wallets you can actually have USDT, TRC on them. But I suggest personally, when you withdraw, to use CoinZoom or HyperPay. If you're international, you can use Who. But it's really up to you. Just do your due diligence. There's a ton of videos out there on YouTube that can help you as far as finding out which wallet works, how it works when it comes to USDT. But in reference to Bitcoin, you can use any of these wallets and some to fund your account with Bitcoin. So don't stress about it. So after you've decided that process of like how you're going to fund it, because you have to have a crypto wallet first before you even get to this level. So do that first, figure that part out, and then now you're going to click on and log into your account using the email and password that you used created during registration. Make sure you're going to the right address though. Make sure that you're going to member.iprimecapital.com. It's very important. Do not go to Google and try to search for it. You might click on some fake account. If when you log in, you do not see an alert, then you're in the wrong website. Okay. IPC is going to, as soon as you put your information in, it's going to pop up this big old red warning alert. And that's so that you know that you're on the correct website. That is not for you to get scared of and think that you're on the wrong website. They do that as a security precaution so that you know for a fact that you're on the right website. Now, once you get there, you're going to go, it's going to be you're going to be on a dashboard. It's going to be 3 lines at the top. All right. That's your menu. So you're going to click on that. You're going to click on transaction, and then you're going to click on funding. Once you do that, you're going to see 2 different wallet choices. You're going to see one that says TRC20, and then you're going to see one that says BTC. All right. TRC20 is for the network to use for the sending and receiving of the USDT TRC20 on a Tether network. Then you have the BTC wallet is the network to use for sending Bitcoin. All right. Remember, TRC has a lower, fees when it comes to sending, but you can only send Bitcoin on a BTC network, and you can only send USDT to your IPC TRC20 network. Okay. So just make sure that you're sending the right wallet when you're dealing with the crypto. So like you picking on the right one and making sure that you're sending your cryptocurrency to the right wallet, because if not, you send your crypto to the wrong wallet on the wrong network, you're going to lose all of your money. So just make sure that you're clicking on which one you want to use. As we've already said, Bitcoin is what we suggest. So after you choose, you're just going to click on the little box so that you make sure that your Bitcoin wallet address pops up. And we do not want you to type your wallet address ever. All right. So we're going to suggest that you copy and paste. We also find it a lot easier to do the funding process on your cell phone versus doing this process on a computer, for the reason of, like I just said, we want you to copy and paste your address. All right. So you on the computer is not that easy to do it. So if you're on your phone, you could just copy and paste this when you log into your IPC. All right. Make sure that you're also putting the net amount after fees, plus the minimum amount that you need to pay for the bot, and a minimum amount that you're going to put in your minimum deposit for your MT4 trading account. So for example, let's say that you want to trade with $1,000. Well, you're going to need to buy 1,100 because you need the 1,000 plus $100 for the Genius buy if that's the one that you choose, and then an extra like $30 to cover your transfer fees. All right, so just keep that in mind. So you'll be pretty much buying $1,130. If you just want to do the minimum of $100, then that's perfectly fine too. Just make sure you maybe put an extra $5 or $6. I roughly say 6 or 7, honestly, when you're dealing with Bitcoin. So you'll buy maybe around like $207 if you're getting a Genius bot, and that's enough to fund your bot, purchase the bot, and all that good stuff. All right. So you just have to keep in mind that you have to get you're funding both at the same time, not one or the other. So you're not just getting the bot then funding later. You have to purchase both at the exact same time. You must have that amount of money in your IPC wallet, or it will not let you continue on to the next step. All right. As we said already, remember that you have to have a crypto wallet, but you can use any wallet that you choose to use. All right. So just keep that in mind. I'm not going to go over how to do it on this particular video because it's so many wallets and I don't want to tell you which one, but even though you're using, a different wallet, there's a ton of, videos out there on YouTube or tutorials of how to buy and send Bitcoin on any of these wallets. You will notice that the process is pretty much similar with most of the most popular wallets. So the first thing you have to do, no matter what wallet you choose, is that you're going to have to buy Bitcoin first. And then after you buy Bitcoin, then you can send it somewhere too. So you're going to buy the Bitcoin and you're going to either, based off of which wallet you're choosing, you're going to either send it or you're going to withdraw it into a whole nother external wallet. So again, there's tutorial videos on this particular step to help you actually go purchase Bitcoin. Then you transfer money over to the IPC wallet with that copy and paste method. Okay. So remember, you're going to copy the wallet from IPC and you're going to paste it into the external wallet that you're using to transfer the Bitcoin over to. All right. Once you do that, you're going to receive an email from IPC that says the fund deposit request was approved. You're going to probably also, if you're using Cash App in particular, is going to Cash App will actually send you one saying it was approved in the blockchain. Cash App, we recommend that because it's super easy to just use it, especially a lot of people have Cash App in the US. But again, you can use whatever wallet you use with Bitcoin. All right. Now, once you transfer your crypto into your IPC wallet, IPC is going to send you this email to let you know that it's there. And you could move on to the next step and go back into your IPC on your dashboard. And you're just going to wait for your deposit to reach your IPC wallet. Okay. So it says that your funds can take up to 24 hours. I haven't seen it take that long. Okay. I've seen it take maybe 10 minutes up to about 4 to 6 hours max, is what I personally have witnessed. However, we just, as a disclaimer, tell you 24 hours to just give yourself patience and get grace. But when you log into your dashboard, you will actually see in your blue wallet the amount that you're transferring over. Okay. So the amount that you purchased in Bitcoin will pop up here. All right. If your funds, for whatever reason, have not arrived after 24 hours, then you can log into IPC from your computer and you're going to see a live chat button on your lower right of your dashboard of the computer. Okay. You're not going to see this on your cell phone. So you're going to see it from your computer and you're going to give that chatbot your account email address, the amount that you sent, and the transaction ID for that deposit. If you do not know how to find your transaction ID from your wallet provider, then you need to ask Google and or the person that referred you to IPC to help you. Okay. Now we're going to move on to step 4. Step 4 is actually purchasing the bots. All right. So you're going to go back to your dashboard and you're going to click on menu and then you're going to click on subscription. Okay. This step is after the funds are showing up in that blue wallet on your IPC dashboard. After you click on description, you're going to see a place where you can choose one of the 3 bots. Again, we recommend the Genius bot. It's the most popular and it brings in the most rewards and the most money. All right. So you could choose any bot that you want to. But for this particular training, we're just going to show you the Genius bot. Now, once you click on subscribe, it's going to take you to where you need to enter in the deposit amount, which is the amount in your wallet minus the subscription fee. For example, again, let's say you transferred over $1,100 and you're going to put $1,000 or whatever that difference is, because the bot is $99.90. So whatever the difference is of the remaining balance that you deposited over is going to go here. All right. And then you're going to see that total amount, which should reflect the amount that was in your wallet right there at the bottom where it says total payout amount. All right. Then before you can move on, this is an important step. You don't want to pass over it and forget it, because it's just going to keep running you in circles. You're like, I'm trying to buy the bot and it's not working. Okay. And this is why you have to physically download the LPOA, because it's a limited power of attorney. You have to physically download it. So you have to click on it, make sure that you actually click on it and download it. Don't just click on it and try to X out. Like, make sure it's on, download it to your phone and or your computer. All right. Then after you do that, then you're going to check the box that confirms that you have downloaded, and then you're going to click confirm. All right. Then you're going to get something at the top that says your subscription is successful, some type of alert like that, and you know that you actually done well and that you purchased the bot. All right. You're going to also get an email from IPC. They're going to confirm that the deposit was transferred to your wallet. At this point, now you have completed, and sometimes by now your KYC email should have came in as well. But remember and keep this in mind that your referral link is not going to be visible until after that you get your approval of the KYC as well as you purchase in the bot. Once you go to your dashboard, you're going to see in the green, you're going to see under the blue, use the USDT wallet. In the green is the MT4, your trading capital. That is where you're going to see that deposit amount that you entered. Okay, so if you wanted $1,000, that $1,000 should show up here. So now you know that your bot is funded and it's working and your profits are rocking and rolling. So technically, at this stage, you are done. You don't have to continue like the next steps, but the next step is good and we recommend it. All right. But technically your body's rocking and rolling you. So now you into the profit. So this is good. All right. But step 5 is just you downloading the MetaTrader 4 app. Okay. So you can download the MetaTrader 4 app on your Google Play Store or your Apple app store. You do not want to download the MT5. Make sure that it's your MT4. If you're a trader, you might have this already, and that's okay. So once you download it and or if you open up your MT4 account, you're going to go to settings and then you're going to click on new account. Then you're going to click on log into an existing account. Now, remember that email we talked about at the beginning. Okay. Do y'all remember that email? That email is what you're going to need to bring back up. Okay. Because now this is the time that you're going to use it. Remember, I said I will explain it later. So in that email, you're going to enter it. You have information about your MT4 account, and that is what you're going to use here. So after you click on that, it's going to take you to where you need to search for the actual broker. So you're going to search at the top for the Intelligence Prime broker account. It's going to say Intelligence Prime dash live. Okay. You do not want to open or click on the demo because we're trading with real money because you just paid your real money for it. So you're doing a live account. All right. So make sure that it is live and not the demo. You're going to then go back to that email that you got from the very beginning and you're going to copy and paste the MT4 account number and the password from that email that you received when you first registered. Okay. You want to also make sure that you've got the save password on green so that you do not have to put in your password every single time. So when you're doing this, you're not going to use your master password. You're using your investor password. Okay. But again, let's recap. This is the email that you received at the beginning. So this is that email, right? Remember how we showed you this, all right? So the MT4 ID number, you're going to copy it. That's going to be there. Also, your investor password, you're going to copy and paste it, and that is there. Continue to follow the prompts to finish setting up from there. And then now you're all set up. How you're going to actually see what the bot is doing, well, you can watch the bot trades under history. All right. So when you go back onto when you open up your app, you'll most likely be on what they call quotes, and you see all these digits and numbers and blue and blue and red and just stuff is just moving everywhere. And you're like, what is going on with these numbers? You most likely is going to open up on quotes. All right. So that's fine, or a chart or something like that. But you're going to click on history right there. As you can see, you're going to click on history at the bottom. That is where you're going to see the trades pop up for your bot. You can pick between day, week, month, or whatever you want to do. Keep in mind that the bot trades Sunday night to Friday afternoonish. That's when the market's open for the forex market. We typically see trades happening overnight, just to be honest with you, but that's the time frame the bots can trade. Depending on which bot you have will depend on how many trades that you will see per day. But just keep that in mind, and also that every single Saturday the profits will withdraw from your MT4 account and show up in your USDT wallet in your IPC, okay, on your dashboard. So you're going to see withdrawals after the market's closed. So Friday when the market's closed, you're going to see the withdrawals. So don't panic. You're just going to see that same amount show up on your IPC wallet on your dashboard. All right. So then you can choose to either withdraw or you can choose to compound your profits and put it back into your wallet. Okay. So that's going to be completely up to you. So just keep that in mind. So now, step 6 is the payment account setup. All right. So this is how you withdraw your money, right? We just talked about withdrawal. So obviously, you're getting paid. Go back to your dashboard when you log in. You're going to go to menu and you're going to click on transaction and payment account. All right. This is where you're going to set up for your external wallet, which has to be a USDT TRC20 on the Tron network. Okay. Remember what we said earlier about the importance of actually making sure that you're using the right correct wallet for the right correct crypto. So just make sure that you're doing it, copy and pasting the right address and not Bitcoin, because you will lose your money. All right. So after you do that, you're going to click on create crypto account. Then you're going to type a name for your wallet. You can create whatever name you want to create. We're not going to tell you, use whatever you want. If I would just suggest that you use a name that either matches the wallet that you are using. So, for example, in this case, if you're using CoinZoom, then you could just type and just say that you're using CoinZoom. So you just say CoinZoom wallet 1, 2, whatever. The reason for this is because you can create as many crypto accounts as you would like to withdraw your money from. Well, actually withdraw your money too. And so just make it easier if you're using one for CoinZoom, one for Hyperpay, one for Crypto.com, one for Binance. Like, it's really up to you. So you can just name them all different things. So that part right there is just you creating a name. It doesn't matter what you name it. And then you're going to paste the external wallet address that from your wallet that you're sending money to. You're just going to paste it there. All right. So where it says wallet, you're just going to paste it there. And then you're going to click on send code. Again, it's going to email it to you, and you're going to copy and paste that verification code that's sent to your email address, and you're going to put it here. All right. So then the next step is the seventh step, and it's the two-factor authentication step. This step is very important because it's the step that you would like to, use and make sure you have in place if you want an extra layer of protection for your account. However, it is not mandatory that you do this step. Okay, you could continue on with your account without doing this, but again, it is an extra layer of protection for you and your money. So if you want to make sure everything's safe, in the crypto space, then you can use this two-factor authentication. But again, you don't have to. So I'm gonna just clear this up. So for those that be like, I don't want to do this right now, you don't have to. It's not mandatory, but it is good for security purposes. So you're gonna go to your menu, click on profile, and then you're gonna click on two-factor authentication. The steps are pretty much there to tell you literally step by step in this process how to do it from IPC itself. So you're going to follow the instructions that they prompt you to do. You're going to download the Google Authenticator from the App Store. If you already have it, awesome. And then you're going to scan the QR code, or you can simply just copy the link and paste it into the Google Authenticator. And then once you do that, you're going to get a 6-digit verification code. And then you're going to enter that and the password for your IPC account. And then you're going to click on Bind Google Authenticator. And now this is pretty much set up as an extra precaution for you to use when you're transferring your money. So anytime you're transferring your money, it's going to ask you for your Google Authenticator code, and that's fine. This is just, again, extra step of protection. So with that being said, you're pretty much done, and you've set everything up. You've done all that you had to do as far as getting your bot rocking and rolling and profits rolling in. And this is the get started guide. This is the steps. This is very simple. If you have any further questions or need help with any of the crypto side of things, we have other videos for that, and or there's a ton of videos on YouTube that and Google that can help you with that process as well, and or ask the person that referred you to help you and walk you through that crypto process. So again, welcome aboard, and we are excited to have you on this journey with us, and we look forward to seeing all the amazing success stories that you have to share with us. All right, so let's get started and rock and roll with these profits.